Welcome. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at this FunFlix G1 mini portable projector. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon. And if you use that link, it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. Let's get this open. So here we have the projector. We have a manual, a remote, power cord, and an HDMI cable. Pull this out of the bag here. Before we look at that, we'll take a quick look at the manual. So here we have the different parts of the projector. This has infrared in the front and the back. It has USB input and HDMI input. It has a tripod thread on the bottom. And here are the specs. So this is a 720p projector, but it does support 1080p input. And these are the supported multimedia types. We have the remote control here. This talks about screen size. So a 100-inch screen will be 2.86 meters, and that's about 9 foot 4 inches. This talks about how to set it up. You want the projector to be centered on the screen. And then you can have the projector in front or behind the screen, or you can have it mounted on a ceiling or a table. So there's 4 different ways you can mount it. This talks about using it, so I'll go over that in my demonstration here. It talks about keystone. Now this does have electronic focus, so you can focus it with the remote control. Let's take a look at the projector here. Some plastic over the IR in the front, plastic in the back. So it has this handle to help carry it. So this has a sealed lens system. It's IP5X rated, so that prevents against dust ingress. We have vents on the side. On the back we have our ports. On the bottom, we have that 1/4-20 tripod thread. So this is a very compact design. And here's our remote. So to focus, we have the F+, F- keys. Let me put some batteries in here. It takes 2 AAA batteries. Those in. Here's the power plug. This is going to go in the side here. So I'm going to get this set up on my screen and we'll take a look at it. Okay, I have the projector plugged in. I'll turn it on with the remote. Well, I did pretty good at aiming it there, I think. Not perfect, but close. Okay, so I'll choose English. And here we're on the main menu. So first I'll focus this, although it looks pretty good. So the nice thing about being able to focus with the remote is I can actually go up to the screen and focus it from there. Looks good right about there. So there are a number of ways to get video onto this projector. One is with Wi-Fi. So next let's go to the settings. So we have network, Bluetooth, projection settings, system update, other settings, and about. We'll go to network settings. I'll set up Wi-Fi here. This does support 2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi set up. Let's take a quick look at these other settings. We have Bluetooth. Here we can pair a Bluetooth speaker. Next we have projection settings. This is where we can change the projection mode. So it's currently set to front desktop, but then we can set it to rear desktop, front ceiling, or rear ceiling. Then we have keystone. It says side or manual. So it has 4-point keystone correction. So with this, we can adjust the 4 corners. Then we have the motor focusing, which we've already done from the remote. And we have system update, other settings. With other settings, we have input source options. So we can automatically have this go to a source like HDMI. So let's go back to the main screen. So now that we have it set up on Wi-Fi, we can go to iOS cast. And now I'm going to go into my iPad that's on the same Wi-Fi. So on my iPad, I'll go to the control center, I'll click on screen mirroring, and I'll click on broadcast, and then that will mirror the screen. So I already started it. Let me scroll back, turn it sideways, do full screen, and we'll hit play. So here we can play YouTube videos. Now you won't be able to stream Netflix, Prime Video, and other streaming services using mirroring. That's due to the copyright protection they build into these systems. If you want to do those types of activities, your best option is to connect up a media stick, like a Fire TV stick or a Roku, to the projector directly. But you can watch YouTube videos. You can also do presentations. Now this is a 720p projector, so it's really ideal for video and maybe photos. For presentations, it will work for basic presentations, but if you have things like detailed spreadsheets, it may not be the best option for that. So here we have a presentation up. I'll hit play. We can see the first slide. And then if we see on my iPad, I can see a breakdown of the slide, so I can tap the second slide and it will go to that. So I can go to Control Center, I can stop mirroring. I'll hit back on the remote. We'll go back to the menu. Next, I'll plug a USB drive in so we can access the files on the drive. So I'll go to Movies. I'll navigate the drive. So here I have a 1080p video. Let's play that. Okay, so that's working. And fast forward at the bottom here. Okay, so that worked well. Let's go back. We can also go to Photo. And here we can view photos on the thumb drive. I can press Next on the remote to go through them. And it's very fast at switching between the pictures. This will also play music. And then you can open Office documents also with this. I don't have any on here. So those are the features on the projector, and like I said, you can plug a Fire TV stick into it, and you can have all the features on the Fire TV stick. So you can have all the streaming services, apps, anything on those streaming sticks. You could also plug a computer into it, some phones, or a video game system. So to shut it off, I'll press the power button. It says shut down the projector, I'll hit OK. And now it's shutting down. So I currently have this plugged into my power meter and it's drawing around 40 watts. Now that could probably vary depending on what you're doing with it, but if you wanted to run this from a portable power station, you can do a calculation knowing that it's 40 watts. Even a small power station would probably run this for a couple hours. So that was the FunFlix G1 mini portable projector. I really like the compact size of this. It's easy to carry, it's lightweight. I think this could be a good projector for outdoor movie night since it has that dust sealed lens. This also has that tripod thread on the bottom so you can put this on a tripod. And of course you have your inputs in the back so you can input different things. Now at 720p, this isn't going to be the sharpest projector, but I will say the brightness on it was very good for a smaller projector, which again would make it good for a movie night. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you liked this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.